Kratos in here? Here, I'll suggest him for you so it's a lot easier. Yeah, exactly. So I'm just trying to help out and make it way easier. Nanya? Oh, that sounds fancy. Oh, I know. I figured it was some kind of game lingo, you know, in like the game. Oh, the squishy, squishy cat. Oh, the squishy, squishy cat. Yeah, squishy cat. It's okay, Max. I've got plenty of cats here to do that for me. Squishy, squishy cat. Squishy, squishy cat. Don't fall off, squishy, squishy cat. You mean like older ones? Kind of depends on what fucking. You know what I would like them to do? I would like them to redo some of the older Zelda games, not like remaster, but like recreate them in a 3D environment, like A Link to the Past, probably like the first Zelda game as well. Maybe even Zelda 2 if people really want it. Although I don't know how many people actually like Zelda 2. I know, I don't have anything wrong with it. I just know a lot of people didn't like it because they thought the RPG mechanics were bad. I'm sitting here thinking, I don't know about that. I feel like Zelda could probably you could do some good with Zelda if you added some softcore RPG mechanics back to it, bro. That was the one thing I liked about Zelda 2: An Adventure of Link is they were really trying to just experiment with that game and just see what worked. That's kind of why I really appreciate it, even though the director who created that game even stated, Shigeru Miyamoto, he stated that game was his greatest failure in his eyes. He thought it was his worst game that he ever made. I'm sitting here like, I don't know, Zelda 2 is a masterpiece compared to the Philips CDI games that were Zelda themed. Well, they were Zelda, but they weren't made by the people that made Zelda, so it didn't really feel like Zelda. I mean, I don't know, Ganondorf is cool. I like Ganondorf, but I didn't mind Shadow Link. Shadow Link is fucking awesome. That's what made him so intimidating, though. Yeah, well, I mean, they toned him down in Ocarina of Time, but he was still quite a problem. If you kept Z targeting him, yeah, and he's like really, really hard to beat in that game. I'm telling you though, man, Shadow Link was really hard to beat in that second Zelda game. I still thought, Ganon was cool though. Ganon's kind of like the OG classic Zelda villain. Like he's like the Zelda equivalent of Bowser, like you almost can't think of Zelda without him, really. Yeah, yeah, that's like the biggest assumption that every new player who plays Zelda thinks. They're like, "Oh, is this boy named Zelda?" It's like, no. No.
Yeah.
I have no idea where I'm going in this game right now. Oh. I feel like I'm somewhere near Sasau. Wow, oh my god, wow. Yeah, I know, right? Fucking... Oh, I am going in Sasau. Okay. I thought I was. It's just kind of hard to tell. Yeah, no, this frickin' this one town's name is Sasau, but it's spelled with like 2 S's, you know. But it... Oh, I'm being attacked again?
Yeah.
There's a lot of bandits on these roads. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Bunch of peasants trying to fight me. Silly peasants.
Yeah.
The peasants really want to fight me, bro.
Yeah.
They're fucking retarded. I know they're really desperate to like get some money, but like, it's not a good idea.
Is that the best? I surrender. Have mercy on me.
Bandit.
No surrender. We finish what we started.
A pox on you.
He's dead. Cracklings. Knight's hunting sword. Hey Max, did you know that knights have hunting swords? No, I was just saying, did you know that knights have hunting swords? Because they're in this game, apparently. So, you know. I don't know, man, it's crazy. Oh, God. Oh, God. That's a lot of alcohols. These bandits definitely killed some other people because they had some booze on them and shit. They weren't exactly, like, starving to death. I gotta wait for this booze to kick in. God damn it. Well, we're gonna not wait forever. Wonderful. Would kill that wayfarer, but kind of carrying a lot as is. Bandit camp. Wait, so I'm like over here.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I see Sasau.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Watch them join like 3 hours later, be like, sorry guys. It's like, yeah, whatever. Took a sweet ass time. Wayfarer.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Should probably put on a fucking torch while I have the chance. Oh yeah.
Your money or your life?
Oh fuck, another bandit. Dude, there's so many bandits in this game, it's not even funny.
Yeah.
Oh my god. I can't see. Oh,
Yeah.
not being able to see is never a good thing.
Yeah.
This bandit has a freaking pole arm too. He's like,
Yeah.
he's like fucking armed to the teeth. For medieval standards, that's basically being armed with like a machine gun.
Yeah.
Fucking slaughter the shit out of you. Am I going the right way? No? You know what?
Yeah.
Hold up. That's okay. I have an idea. I gotta find this one guy, and it's gonna be kind of hard to, but I think I have an idea of where he probably is. Let's see here. Where would the mill probably be at? Yeah, exactly. So why do they, you know, need to be like that? Mill is probably somewhere like around here-ish, I'd say. It's gotta be by the water somewhere. Probably like over here. Okay. Just gonna hoof it all the way over there. Yep. This game is the same way too. Mm-hmm. Oh shit. Well, you're on the stream now? Okay, alright. I got you. Mm-hmm. Yeah, or it has to be in English or they won't, participate.
About time. Have you got everything I wanted?
I have charcoal.
Start making the sword for King Radzig, or
Good job.
Lord Radzig.
Let's have it then, son. Well done. Right. Let's see what kind of job the master in Sasau did for us. Look at that, lad. Well, that's what I call craftsmanship.
What does the inscription mean?
Damned if I know. Doesn't look like Czech to me. Latin, maybe? Lord Radzig ordered it. This will be the finest sword I've ever made. Have you got the charcoal? Good. I'll fire up the forge. Put it all together. By the way, someone paid me a call. I reckon you might know what it was about.
I'm not sure.
Really? Because I'm pretty sure you and your friends threw dung at Deutsch's freshly whitewashed house. He was here with the catch pole earlier, and it was not a friendly visit. What got into you, Hal?
That Deutsch was talking treason in the tavern about Sigismund and the king. He got what he deserved.
Got what he deserved, did he? You can go and clean up the mess you made and apologise to him. I have a trade to run. The German pays well. And having my son in the pillory helps nothing and nobody. Least of all,
If you're wondering what the pillory is, it's like that little wooden thing they put your head through,
look me in the eye, Henry.
then your arms through, so you can't get out. And like they throw like rotten food at you and stuff.
Do you understand?
I understand.
Good. Then we'll never have this conversation again.
So you think it's right to let traitors speak ill of our king?
The boy gets caught, making a fool of himself, and he still hasn't learned his lesson. So Deutsch spouts rubbish and what? You turn into a common thug. You might win a fight with violence, but you'll never win an argument.
I like it when he says that. You might want to fight with violence, but you'll never win an
Try
argument.
using your mouth and not your fists.
Furnace is ready.
Right, we'll do the grip. I'll heat it up, and when I take it out, you slip the grip on so it fits exactly. You know what you're doing. Do it. Good. Once more. That's it. Done. Now file it down so it sits well in the hand. I'll prepare the guard.
Father, why did you leave Prague? Who ever heard of a master swordsmith making horseshoes in a village?
I had my reasons, Hal. And here I have your mother and you. Why would I want any other life?
Do you remember Emperor Charles?
I do. Life was good under his reign.
Better than now.
He built half of Prague, and a score of castles, had a bridge made over the Moldau, and founded a university, and all without a war. He knew how to rule.
Better than Wenceslas.
Better by far. But Wenceslas doesn't have it easy. It's hard to step into the shoes of someone whose like is born only once 1,000 years.
What about Sigismund?
You think Charles would have brought an army down on his own people like Sigismund? No. Wenceslas may not be the equal of his father, but Sigismund, he brings shame to the royal name. How's it going?
Okay.
Here?
Just stick around for just a little bit longer because you're about ready to see the big. Fucking really is a nice looking sword though, isn't it? Oh, no,
It's magnificent.
Sir Radzig's sword is just fucking amazing.
The Lord be with you. My father
It's very
sent me
well
those
balanced.
notes.
It's beautiful looking. It's a really. It's not even the best sword in the game, but
They're ready.
it's one of the best.
Will you fetch them for me, Hal? They're in the trunk in the living room.
Oh God.
Those nails you wanted?
So, how's Bianca?
She's fine. Why do you ask?
Just wondering, will you be going to the dance this evening?
We will.
Maybe we'll see each other there. Anyway, mustn't keep you. I'll be on my way. That sword is truly beautiful.
Badoink, badoink, badoink.
Fine lass, eh?
I was admiring the girl's ass because it has a zoom in of her ass when she's walking away because it's basically showing what Henry's paying attention to. It's funny. God damn, bro. Dude, Henry's father is so good with the sword, bro. He just cut that wood flawlessly. I wouldn't even be able to do that in real life. I mean, probably not.
Those days are gone, sir.
You haven't lost your skills, though.
Yeah, see, this is Sir Radzig. Sir Radzig's a boss. You actually get to fight on. You get to fight in battle under his command in one of the quests. It's actually really fucking fun. And fucking Henry's like, yeah, yeah. He's just kind of smacking the wood. He's not like cutting it.
Ask your father to show you how. He knows what he's about.
Learning is a trade will serve him better in life, sir.
Perhaps. But who knows what the future holds for each of us. I see that you almost have it finished.
It just needs a polish, then Henry will bring it to you.
Excellent. Fine work. Very fine. A sword such as this will bring honor to its bearer.
I'm
What
good.
say you, Sir
Well,
Isvan?
thank you.
True, Sir Radzig. If I'd have had its like back in Nicopolis, things
No,
would have
thank
worked
you.
out differently.
He's probably into that goat porn or some shit. I'm good.
And such an accomplished swordsmith working in a place like this.
Oh, even worse.
A man of his talent
Yep.
would have no problem making a fortune in Prague.
I didn't think it could get worse than goat porn, but
You're
trust me,
right.
it can always get
It's
worse
a very
somehow.
long and peculiar story.
I'd be glad to listen to it over a cup of
Oh
wine, but
no!
duty
Oh,
calls.
that's so hard. That's nightmare fuel. Yeah, I heard him. Meow, meow, meow,
Learn from your father.
meow,
He truly is a master
Wow.
of his craft.
meow.
I'm sure our paths will cross again.
He certainly will.
Squishy, 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 kitty cat, kitty cat, kitty, kitty, kitty.
Once it's ready,
Squishy,
send your
squishy,
son up
squishy,
to me with
squishy
it.
cat.
Good work, Martin.
Squishy, 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 squishy cat. Aye.
It's been an honor, says.
Squishy, squishy,
Have
squishy.
a safe journey to Sassa.
The honor
Holy
is mine.
shit, Sir Radzig has a fucking nice horse.
Thank you for the hospitality.
Oh god. Oh god.
Long peculiar history.
No one needs a king like
was
that.
a long time ago. I might tell you about it sometime, but not today.
Henry's dad is like low-key a badass.
Like Sir Radzig said.
Why?
It could come in useful.
Matthew Wolf did a good job voice acting him.
I'd like to know more than the tavern on the green and the forge.
You know the trouble with an adventurous life, son? It can end before it gets started. I might teach you how to handle a sword. And then someone will shoot you with a crossbow as soon as you set foot outside the house.
Talk as if you've seen it happen.
Come on, baby.
A man my age has seen a lot. Being a blacksmith might bring no glory, but has its benefits, like keeping your head on your shoulders.
There's some more
I
food in
want to
here.
end
So.
my days in Skallitz. Here,
Beneath the linden
beneath the
tree
linden
by your
on the
mother's
other
side.
Well, so do I, one day. But first, I'd like to see the world, meet new people.
Meet
Da 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 da
Me.
da da da
Let's
da
keep going on
da
about
da
it.
da 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 da.
You've no need to learn
As
sword
if you're in the stream, I'm showing Gohan what happens to like Henry's town. If you're wondering. Oh, shit's about to get real here in just a second.
He was in a hurry. What's
There's a
happened?
bit of a build up to it, you know. I've called him that sometimes though, just for fun. Oh yeah, they're showing King Sigismund right there. The guy on the left with the helmet, that's King Sigismund. You can tell because he's got like gold-plated armor. People just started running because they're like, oh my god,
Listen carefully. Take
we're
the
gonna
sword,
get
grab
raided.
anything else important from the truck. Go to the castle. Hurry. What about you?
Instead of worrying about himself, your dad's like, nah dude, go in the castle, I'm gonna go save mama. I gotta go save my wife.
I'll fetch her and you'll follow right behind.
I
I'll
got
go
to save my wife.
Do what I say right now. Give the sword to Sir Radzig. If anything happens, he'll take care of you. He owes me.
I wonder what your dad did to make Sir Radzig owe him so many fucking favors to like protect you and stuff. It's kind of crazy. Oh my god, he shot right through that dude's chainmail. That poor bastard. Yeah, they didn't waste any time. They were like, nope, we're gonna fucking destroy this town and take all of the shit that's in here.
Come on! Oh, Henry! Thank God! Get inside quick! We have to shut the gates! Get running, people! Come on!
Mind this for me.
Are you mad? You can't go back! Ah! Get through the gates!
Oh, East Stalker? Yeah, this game's fucking, it's pretty interesting. If you like realistic medieval, like, you know, history and, like, warfare and shit, yeah, this game's like, guy, your fucking dad's such a badass, so, like, it's so hard to do what he does casually in the game, especially at the beginning. Like, he just one-shots these guys. Slits his throat, bam, you're dead. What a fucking champ. I'm surprised that knight didn't kill him earlier, though. The knight's just watching him be a badass. Fucking dead. I don't know how you cut right through chainmail, but you know what? It's a game. I'll give it some break. That look cool though. That guy has a spear. He's dead though. Look at this shit, dude. He's fighting like 10 people, and then he gets killed. But hey, like I said, I'm honestly surprised that knight didn't just murder him earlier, because, I mean, it's not like your dad has armor. He's outnumbered. Like, look. He's fighting a losing battle. What a champ. But honestly, what happens to your mom is way worse. Like, look at this shit. Look at this shit. Overkill. Stab. 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 Look at that. That's so fucked up. Like, your dad dies like a hero, but your mom gets slaughtered like a pig. That's just awful. And all you can do is just sit there and watch. That Austrian knight guy is like, we have missed one of the other little peasants. Must exterminate all of the peasants.
Come on, Hal! You can still make it! Run!
I'm pretty sure we get to fight that the Austrian knight guy. I've never actually 100%ed the game to know for sure, but I've been told by a few different people that you get to fight him.
Find a horse! Ride to Talmberg! Tell them what's coming! Warn them!
Run by the moat! There's a path down there! Jump down from the wall and flee!
Alright, well, gotta get me and my peasant ass out of here, because well, this shit's burning. Shit's burning, people are dying, and I'm about ready to join them. Red's secretly thinking, man, I really hope he doesn't die with my sword. I really want that sword back. No, really though, Redzig actually does care about Henry's well-being. Redzig's actually one of those lords that's actually, like, you know, cares about his reputation and isn't just a rich, powerful dickhead. There were a lot of monarchs that were like that. Rich, powerful dickheads. Alright. Alright, the smart thing to do is get on the horse and then try to help, what's her face? Yeah, that's what you're supposed to do. I poked one of them, so they're like, get him. And now she's able to escape easily. I like the Japanese town music going. Gotta get away before they kill me. Dude, look at that guy getting fucking stabbed to death with that dagger. That's some gnarly shit. And that guy's saying something in like probably like Turkish or Hungarian. He's probably saying, kill the bastard. Like, no joke though, I'm playing on hardcore mode, and these archers are a lot more accurate and aggressive than they like normally are in normal mode. Like, normally you can do this part of the beginning of the game with like doing a zigzag like pattern, but honestly, if you ride straight, they're gonna fucking destroy you. Like, that's what happened to me. See, they're right behind me. Your horse will get tired multiple times during this. You have to slow down sometimes, and that's kind of the sketchy part, but there's a way to avoid getting shot at. They're gonna still hit your horse, though. Thankfully, the horse doesn't... I don't think the horse can actually die during this. I think it's, like, scripted to not, thankfully. Because, holy shit, if your horse could die, too, that would be even worse. Alright, now we gotta slow down. Oh god, oh god, oh god, they're on me. Yeah, if you move left and right really fast like this, you can avoid them being able to hit you effectively with the arrows. Probably should just put the sword away, because I'm not really going to be able to hit anyone with it. Except for maybe like some fleeing peasants, but that's not really wise to be doing that right now while I'm being chased. Oh fuck, that almost hit me. Jesus, that saw it go right by my fucking head. I was zigzagging too, and he almost hit me even then. All right, I think we can just book it now. I think the horse has got enough stamina. Ow! Gosh darn kittens! You guys better fucking get the fuck out of here. You guys are gonna get mollywopped by like 300 pissed off, angry Turkish Hungarians that don't give a rat's ass about your well-being. Fucking burn 2 towns down, they don't mind. Ow! Fucking goddamn it, kittens! Bite my frickin' feet, little bastards. Are they? Oh! Oh! Oh god! Move, horse! Move! Oh! I did not know they were that fucking close to me. Jesus. Oh, okay, though, great. The horse is like tired as fuck. I'm so glad that the cutscenes. Bro, I was getting a little sketchy, bro. My horse is getting tired, and they're like on my ass like Donkey Kong. Thanks, Servo Bard. Talmberg is actually one of those nice little towns, because not all the towns in this game have bathhouses, and if you're trying to be like a charismatic Henry, bathhouses are your best friend. Well, then again, you could just do... No, I mean, even if you do the quest for What's-Her-Face, to make her like you a lot, it's still better to have go to a town with a bathhouse if you want to make money.
Someone give him a drink. And bring hot
People
wine,
typically don't pay as much for stuff that you're selling if you smell like shit, or your clothes are ripped up, or you just overall look like you know, walked through a fucking blender.
Tell me, boy, who are you, and where are you from? What in hell's name happened?
I've come from Skallitz. They burned it to the ground. Slaughtered everyone.
Who? Who burned it to the ground?
A huge army. They attacked without warning. And they weren't Czechs or Germans either.
Who then?
I don't know. I've never seen armor like it or heard their language. Maybe Tatars?
Tartars, you say? Well, we'll deal with that later. First, let's have a look at that leg of yours. Grit your teeth, boy. I'm gonna pull that hair out. Easy. All done. You were lucky, lad. The arrow missed the bone. It only needed bandaging, and I've done that often enough before. War is a good teacher. Can you stand? There you go. Good as new.
Thank you.
Good as new.
If you idlers nothing better to do, get back to work. You'll have to speak to Lord Divish. Can you manage? Sir, this is a survivor from...
I heard, Robard. Tell me, boy, what exactly happened? Did you see the ensigns of the attackers? Were there any more survivors?
So, I don't know what army it was, but it was huge. There were dozens of banners flying on the hill above Skallitz. The ones who did the slaughtering spoke a strange language. They burned Skallitz to the ground. But But a lot of people took refuge in the castle. I wasn't quick enough. And as I fled, they shouted from the battlements that I should come and warn you.
The soldiers the boy didn't recognize. They could be those Cumans of Sigismund's. It said they came to Hungary from the east, and now they're the core of his army. Sacking Gutenberg must have given him a taste for stolen silver.
Skallitz is a small castle, sir. If Sigismund attacks, they can't hold.
Indeed, Sir Robard. And our small
Oh,
garrison
most of
would be
them.
no help.
Some of them escaped though. A lot of them just died trying to run away,
We're next in line.
or they just got killed in the town before they could even run away.
What's your name, boy?
I'm Henry, son of the Skallitz blacksmith.
I know him. Did he make it inside the castle? I'm sorry. It's in God's hands now. No one else can help us. Anyway, thank you for risking your neck to warn us. Robard, take care of Henry. Make sure he gets something to eat and some rest.
Yes, sir.
And get all the people inside the gates. We have to prepare for the worst. Make all the necessary arrangements.
As you command, sir.
Ah,
You've done well, lad. I'm sorry for your loss. You must be all done in. Why don't you go to the kitchen and have a good meal? Sorrow is easier to bear on a full stomach.
Must
They
eat.
say he was a swordsmith who moved to the countryside from Portland.
please tell me what happened.
Fuck.
It was a fine sunny day until Sigismund came with his army. I saw him sitting there with his red beard and proud posture as he gave the signal to attack.
Oh, no.
I ran to the castle for shelter with the others. Behind me I could hear the shouts of the attackers and the screams of the wounded. Then I turned and saw father trying to save mother. They were both killed.
Slaughtered.
The gate was closed by then. The men on the battlements were calling to me to run and warn you here. And with God's help I made it.
My God, that's horrible. You were lucky to survive. And our thanks for warning us. I'll pray that you see better times.
Ah, milady. You're fortunate. Our good lady Stephanie of Talmberg has graced us with her presence.
Lady, I'm honoured.
So this is our brave young man. Welcome, lad. Bozhena here will take care of you. No doubt you're tired and hungry.
Indeed. How could he not be, poor soul? After everything he's been through, he must be as hungry as a bear, aren't you, young master? Here you are, then. Eat your fill.
And a little wine to wash it down.
Thank you, my lady.
Wait. Oh, I forgot she gives you wine too.
Go and rest with the grooms in the outer bailey.
No, that won't do, Sir Robard. After all he's been through, he deserves a proper bed. Let him sleep in a lodge in the courtyard.
Certainly, milady. Young Henry here is overwhelmed by your generosity.
Yes, yes, thank you, my lady. May God reward you for your kindness.
Eat up now. You're in capable hands, so I'll leave you to it. Good night.
Good night.
Well, this game is pretty good on PC. It's honestly not a terrible console port, especially if you have like a good controller.
When you've done, you can sleep in the bed chamber.
I'm using a busted ass, crappy, you know, older Sony controller in it. I can still play it pretty well. Yep, a lot of beginning cutscenes. This game's takes a slower approach to ease the player into gameplay and all that. The combat's pretty grueling in the game and very difficult to get the hang of at first, so it's fair. Where's the wine? She said that she poured wine. Where? Oh, awesome. Take the wine, and I'll probably take one roasted duck. Oh yeah, this game runs really good on PS4 now. Now, when I got this game for my birthday like about a year ago, it still ran alright, but it had a lot of like, it's not like necessarily just freezing, but it had like stability issues, some, you know, frame rate problems. A lot of these issues have been taken care of now. I mean, I've yet to have myself blue screen ever since I came back to this game like about a week or two ago. Oh good, I have cabbage on me. Cabbage is like secretly really good at filling your character up. Alright, awesome. Alright, so Henry is no longer hungry, he's just tired, so now we're just going to very quickly deal with that as well. Oh, there's actually some people I can talk to real quick just to get my speech skill up. Like this guy right here, he'll actually come and talk to me. The more non-hollowed out text options you use, the more your speech goes up. Especially if you pass speech checks like this. If you pass them, you get bonus speech XP. Speech is actually a lot more useful in this game than other RPGs, like Elder Scroll games. Like, Elder Scroll games, you can kind of get around not having good speech for the most part, but this game, it really pays to be able to just either talk your way through something or be able to just have decent speech, so when you sell like a rare piece of armor or a valuable piece of jewelry, you get a shit ton of money for it. Or you can buy stuff for cheap too. Because I always end up blowing through a lot of money in this game.
The men on the battlements were calling to me to run and warn you here. And with God's help, I made it.
That's horrible. You were very fortunate to survive. And God bless you for warning us. I'll pray.
If you actually ignore these people here, you actually lose a little bit of rep in Talmberg. Because the game takes it that you ignore them, and so you're being rude to them. And so they kind of like dislike you a little bit for that. Here, I'll show you what I mean here. See? Reputation. Different types of people in a town. Soldiers, villagers, quarrymen. That's for a specific town. And then, well, this is the town that got burned down. But there's a DLC that I have that you can eventually... You could do something to bring it back. I don't know what it is, but you do something. You can also bring this other town back too, which got destroyed. And for reference, let me show you what I mean. This is the town that got burned down, and then this town basically just kind of got like butchered. Not really burned down, but like they just rounded up all the people they could find and killed them. And this is where I am right now, right here in Talmberg. Alright, now Henry's about ready to pass the fuck out, so we're gonna go sleep for a couple of hours and then get interrupted because of plot related stuff. Fuck it. Just fuck it. Interrupt this anyways, just slap that bitch and go. Although if you're playing this on a high-end PC, I'm pretty sure the PC will run faster on this game than a PS4. Because I mean, a PS4 is kind of older now if you think about it. You know, a PS4, even a Pro, it's like that's like your average gaming PC from like 2015-ish, at least with the specs are concerned. Because I know for a fact that a high-end PC will run this game much faster than any console will. Consoles are just inferior by sheer nature and just simply due to the dev costs associated with them. They're selling you a device to play games that is cheap enough for them to not lose too much money, so that they can sell you a wide variety of games, which is how they make their money back. But PCs are kind of more user-friendly if you know what you're doing.
Thank you. You really shouldn't. You could have sent a sermon.
I was going to, but to tell you the truth, I couldn't sleep either. I thought of you while saying my prayers. How awful it must have been for you. I came to offer you solace, to let you know you're not alone.
Thank you. Thank you kindly.
You're welcome. Now, Henry, I know this is all very new and strange for you, but I want you to feel at home here. You're not to worry about anything except getting better. God knows you've been through a terrible ordeal. I know what it is to be left alone in the world. Although your loss
15 bucks? Is that for just the game or for the game or the Royal Edition? 'Cause that's what I have.
in time. And it can help to talk about it, if you feel like it.
The only thing I can really say bad about this port of the game is I'm like positive that like when you use the wait feature and the sleep feature, I'm like positive that on a high-end PC it would load faster than on the console. But really, other than that, this game runs great. The fucking graphics on the Pro actually look pretty good sometimes. Sometimes the graphics, I don't know what it is, they just look really sharp sometimes, depending on the lighting and the angle that your camera's pointed at.
You might be right, my lady. I'll tell you what happened. It was terrible and unexpected. The day started just like any
This
other.
game is very dialogue-centric, though. Like, there's a lot of talking in this game.
A fellow by the name of Kunnish owed money to father, who sent me to collect it from him. Only Kunnish
I think he's probably listening to the other dude.
Kunnish still wouldn't cough up the coin. Father was too generous for his own good, letting even a scoundrel like that buy on credit.
Oh. The Royal Edition one's honestly pretty good. I like the DLC for this game. Some of the DLC is straight up story DLC, which I really appreciate. Like there's two other characters. One that I've already tried out. You get to play as, other than Henry. They have like their own little side episode that you can do. It's kind of neat too, because you can level their skills up.
You don't say.
But Sigismund's horde was already on the horizon, ready to attack the town.
Yeah, no, Skallitz never stood a fucking chance.
Pennants flapped in the wind, the armor glinted in the sunlight, and the horses whinnied impatiently. They were waiting for Sigismund to give the command to attack.
How awful.
And then death descended.
Max, if you need to mute me so you can hear your friend or whatever, that's fine.
I looked towards the tavern and saw a group of humans chasing down my Bianca, murdering her for sport. There was nothing I could do to help her.
You mustn't blame yourself. She's with the Lord now.
I ran to the castle like our neighbours to take cover, but I didn't make it. I had to find another way to save myself. The men on the battlements called down to me to flee to Talmberg and warn you. I was lucky I knew a concealed path around the castle.
fuck yeah, I needed a horse.
I needed a horse to get to the safety.
You never escaped those motherfuckers on foot.
And with all that was happening,
They're in way better
you
physical
thought of
condition than a
others, but
fucking
with
peasant.
Then I heard a scream. The mill went. She'd been caught by a gang of human savages who planned to violate her. I had Sir Radzig's sword, and even though there were several of them and they were better armed, I had to try and save them. I wanted there to be at least one person I'd helped.
I love
I
my kitten.
succeeded, though it almost cost me my life. After that, I stole a horse from them and rode off.
Squishy cat.
valiant knight.
Squishy, squishy, squishy cat. Squishy kitty.
It's terrible.
Let me actually
Something like that happened.
grab my case here.
God alone knows why he lets such things happen.
You poor boy. I understand your grief, but God is not to blame for the ills
Yeah.
of this world.
There's a DLC where you get to play as this girl from the town that you were from that got burned down. And then there's another DLC that lets you play as this noble lord who you end up running into early on in the story. You know, which is kind of cool. And then some of the other DLCs are Henry related stuff, like Henry content, which is kind of nice.
You went through. I was young when I married my husband. It was my father's wish. Divish was a lot
I kind of like games that have like story DLC, like story games that have story DLC that lets you play as other characters in the story that are kind of like that have something important to do with the main character. I always like when they do stuff like that.
Really?
My husband had some quarrel with Sir Havel Medek of Valdek, who decided to resolve it by force. He stormed the castle, burned down the village of Probislivitz, and killed many of our men, even the old chamberlain. He imprisoned my husband in the castle and put his own garrison there.
It's awful.
I was barely 18 years old, and all of a sudden, I was left alone with Sir Robert. We didn't know what to do. We went to Prague to appeal to the king, and sought help from Divish's friends, but all to no avail. We tried for years, but it seemed I was destined to be left alone, and my husband to rot in jail in his own castle.
Years, you said?
7 years. That's how long it took before Havel was condemned as an enemy of the crown. And even then, he refused to surrender the castle and release my husband. In the end, I raised the money to pay a ransom, and only then, by the grace of Lord Jesus, did I finally lay eyes on my husband once more.
7 years. And was Havel punished for it?
Never. And after 7 years, my husband returned to me an infirm old man.
Sir Divish seems like a good, strong man.
Certainly, only he has many concerns. He had to rebuild Taunberg. After he was released, the king appointed him Burgrave of Prague Castle, and he was very busy. He had no time for me at all. But at least we were in the city, and there was something going on. Now...
I love Zelda music.
Melody, you're still young. Beautiful. Your best years are still ahead of you.
Would that were true, lad. Would it were true. But what am I doing bothering you with this? You have troubles enough of your own. I'll go and let you sleep.
I mean, hey, man, I didn't want to meet him, but you want to be a fucking asshole, and I'm not trying to, you know, grind Max's gears, because Max is trying to play with this dude, so, just like, whatever, fuck you too, dude, mute, done. That was a lot of chatting now, wasn't it? My goodness. Fair enough. Exactly. They're trying to have fun. Yeah. All the overgrown man children. I know what you mean, dude. I got you. If you guys in the stream are wondering, I'm talking to one of my friends in the party, and he's just like kind of venting over like people being over dramatic and acting like dicks and just a bunch of stuff.
Henry, wake up. You don't want to miss this.
What's happening?
Come to the battlements. One of our patrols reported a company heading here from Skallitz.
God.
Listen up! If it's Sigismund and his army, prepare for the worst. But don't be daunted by their numbers. Heed my command. All will his way.
Good day to you. What do you need?
Let's get some speech XP going in here.
Tell the people outside the walls to prepare for attack. Quickly, you understand?
I'll sleep after a day's watch at the gate. Good day to you.
Not sure.
What's happening? Have you heard anything?
No.
Yay! Leveled
Could
up.
be Sigismund's army or Skallitz. Or maybe Skallitz folk who survived the pillaging. I wouldn't
Talking to
expect
people in this
nothing.
game does give you XP. True fact. I talked to this guy, I leveled up. Bada bing, bada boom, baby. Yep. Am I gonna use a shield? Probably with this safe. Probably not. I'll just get that perk then. As nice as shields are, you don't really have to use them, but they are fucking great to use though.
Good day to you.
Especially with axes and hammers.
You know what's happening?
Fucking Sigismund.
I'm sure.
I overheard a scout did his sent to see how things looked in Skallitz. It was Sigismund's soldiers for sure. Fucking Sigismund.
Try to get that XP going. Did I already talk to you? Yeah, I did. Alright, you know, I've probably chatted enough with these damn guards. Let's get her going.
What's going on?
I don't know. It doesn't make sense. Why would Sigismund advance on Talmberg in the night? Especially since he's lost the element of surprise after the raid on Skallitz.
Maybe it's not him.
Then who is it? The scouts Gibbet sent to Skallitz to spy on Sigismund said he'd set up camp and was getting ready to storm the castle. And so Radzig is an experienced soldier. He'd surely hold the castle for quite some time. It doesn't make sense.
What else did this boy say?
Not much of anything. Before they could get close enough, this huge storm started. And you were right. Sigismund has a hell of a lot of soldiers, including all manner of mercenaries. An army like that costs a fortune. Well, anyway, we'll find out when they get
It wasn't even an army of knights, just an army of frickin' Turkish invaders. Hungarian invaders.
Halt! Who goes there?
Lucifer and all his minions. Who else, Robber?
Sir Ansig, what a relief.
Is his lordship there with you?
Yes, sir, he is right here.
What are you doing up so late, Divish? At your age, you need a good night's sleep.
Well, Radzik, you didn't exactly pick the best time for an outing either. In a big hurry?
It was a bit of a scramble, all right. Believe it or not, this tempest is a godsend for me and my men. As my old granddad used to say, better a sore
Smoke than a slit throat.
I'd say your grandfather was a wise man. Your messenger told us what happened.
Messenger?
The lad you sent to warn us.
He's alive? He made it to you?
He's here with me. He only got away by the skin of his teeth, though.
Thank God.
A brave young man. But tell me, friend, how on earth did you manage to get away?
Thank God for this tempest. When it began, Sigismund's Tatars crawled into their holes and left us storming the castle for more clement weather. We were able to sneak out right under their noses. The Lord be praised. We would have stood a chance against them.
Would you like to spend the night in Talmberg?
No, no. When Sigismund finds the castle empty tomorrow, he might come looking for us. We'd only be exposing you to danger. Without me and my men, he has no call to attack you.
What will you do then?
We'll march to Ratai. It's only a short way, and there we'll have a better chance of defense, and enough room for all of these people. If Sigismund should come, better bend your knee, Divish. There's no point dying in a battle that's futile.
You're right there.
Is that boy still with you?
I'm here, sir.
You have courage, lad. That I can't deny. I am sorry about what happened. Would you care to join us?
I'd like to, sir, but first I have to return to Skallitz.
Are you mad? What do you want there?
I can't leave my mother and father. I won't leave their corpses rotting in the street. I'll join you once I've taken care of them.
Don't even think of going back there, you donkey. Are you
You
tired of
donkey.
living? Sir, quiet!
Fucking sounded like Gordon Ramsay for a moment. You donkey!
Well, won't help him.
You know what you are? You're an idiot sandwich. Now get out!
Talmberg until things quieten down.
Not to worry, friend. Anyway, he's injured and needs to recover. I'll lock him up here as if he were Hovel of Baldic.
I see you've grown a thick skin since your tribulation, sir. But thank you. We'll meet again.
Fucking Hell's Kitchen for the win, baby. All these dumbass cooks being like,
yeah, I'm the best cook of all. Oh, nobody can beat me.
fucking doesn't survive 15 minutes in the kitchen with Gordon Ramsay fucking roasting him. That was a whole lot of hablah. Blah 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 blah. Sigismund is evil. Blah 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 blah. Killed a lot of people at Skallitz. Blah 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 blah. He's looking for Radzig. Blah 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 blah.
Between you as always. And if I catch anyone boozing,
Talk to you.
I'll personally break every phone in the market. I want you to keep a close eye on everything nearby.
I thought it was Sigismund.
Sigismund was surely a dead spy, and likely men as well to follow the Skallitz people.
We were all expecting the worst.
Keep
The
your eyes
truth
peeled.
is,
Report everything
I'm
to me
still
at once.
worried what will
Understood?
happen when Sigismund comes here. And come he will, of that I'm sure. I just hope we'll be as fortunate when we're face to face with that fucker. By the way, Henry, my condolences. Thank you.
Look, I'm just not wearing like anything pretty much. Oh yeah, I am a tyrant. Alright, we're just gonna skip through that, blah blah blah. I mean, he's basically saying kind of the same thing. Talk to you, talk to you, talk to you. Okay. Talk to you. Get that speech XP going, my boy. Can I talk to Sir Robart again?
What is it you need? I could use an extra pair of eyes. You're the key. Will you keep watch of the battlements with my men?
Is that a request?
I'd rather...
Of course not. I'll have to pay you back somehow.
Splendid. Don't worry. Leave you later. Good luck.
Do I even have a fucking torch? I don't have a torch. God damn it. Oh wait, there was a torch downstairs that I forgot to snag. Silly me. This freaking castle wall is kind of neato. I can't see a goddamn thing right now. Oh shit. Oh, I can't fucking see down here, boys. Oh shit, there's like stuff I can jack down here. I mean, it would be kind of nice to... That is a really nice shield, but yeah. No lockpicks, no way, no how. That shield's heavy as fuck though. Okay, ladder. God. I can't see a damn thing down here. I need to go the other way. Pretty much. Fucking stupid as shit for not grabbing that damn torch earlier. Derp. Not a surprise to me. Fuck yeah, he did. So how dare you? Oh no, you're not talking about Max. What? Oh, okay. Howdy there, Mr. Guard.
Wandering around like a stray sheep. Must be your first watch, eh? I don't think anything much will be happening today. You can just lean against the wall and wait till morning. No,
I will. Thank you.
Jesus Christ be praised.
What do you think about how the Skallitz folk managed to get away?
Fortune smiled on them, that's it, sir. Sigismund must be seething with rage.
Get more of that good old speech XP. I'm not gonna steal. What? No, I'm fucking here. I was just thinking about whether or not I was gonna steal some booze from these guys. I'm like, nah, it won't be like that. We could be like that, but we won't be like that. So I can listen to their annoying ass fucking douchebag voice. I'm good. You see, Gohan, I don't actually enjoy having headaches.
Let's go! Move it! Quick! Go! Go! Jesus. We're going to hit them with Skallitz.
See how the self-appointed king wins the love and respect of his loyal subjects.
Indeed, Robard. Sigismund of Luxembourg has a rare talent
Fucking
for
giant ass army.
to his cause. You may be in for a surprise. I don't think he will set his heathen dogs on us today.
Greetings, Lord of Talmberg.
That's the bastard who led the attack at Skallitz and killed my parents.
Don't be an idiot. Do you want to end up like them?
I am Sir Markvart von Aulitz. I come in the name of Sigismund of Luxembourg, King of Hungary and Croatia, who has resolved to strike against those who disrupt concord in the land and to restore order in the name of his brother, King Wenceslaus IV.
Restore order by burning and pillaging the king's estates.
Greetings, Sir Markvart. The efforts of the king's brother to bring order to this chaotic land are undoubtedly noble. It seems to me, though, that he and his army have somewhat strayed. As Burgrave of Prague Castle, I am entirely beholden to the king, and here in Talmberg divine peace reigned until your arrival. To what then do we owe the honor of your visit?
Yesterday, His Majesty took action against the enemy
Fair
of the
enough.
kingdom, Sir Ratsik Kobila, who has been using the silver from the Skallitz mine to fund insurrection against the crown. Unfortunately, the insurgent escaped.
Max is a big boy.
You happen to know,
You can do it.
noble sir, where he might be at this time.
Okay.
As far as I know, the Sir Radzik of which you speak is the king's hetman at Skallitz. I find it hard to imagine that he would rebel against our king. Nevertheless, I can assure you that Sir Radzik is not at Talmberg. He would be a fool indeed to flee from one castle, where he has little chance of defense, to another, where he has even less. Or do you take the view that my humble manner is any obstacle to your army?
Am I to inform the king's end that Sir Ratsik Kobila is not at Talmberg and that he has your loyalty?
Sir Radzik Kobila is not here, and I have no intentions of getting embroiled in affairs from which I have nothing to gain.
Very well, sir. As you wish. I will relay your words to the king in the hope he will be as well disposed as you seem to be.
Those who have clean consciences and goodwill may find themselves well disposed even at moments like this, when there's little cause for joy. Farewell, sir.
Auf Wiedersehen.
My lord, you have my utmost admiration.
Get on with you, Robard.
What? I don't know, man, honestly, I wish I had more fucking popcorn. I might go make some popcorn here in a second. Good old popcorn. Yeah, I ate all of it.
Good day to you.
Yeah, it was like the day before yesterday. I ate all of that like a little bit ago.
Why did...
Yeah, cheesy popcorn, man. Good stuff.
Listen, lad.
So then why did...
Why do you...
Because it's a fertile place with full granaries that could feed Sigismund's troops?
That's not it. King Charles, may God grant him eternal glory, built Prague into a proper royal city, while King Wenceslas took a liking to Kuttenberg. After Prague, it's the most important city in Bohemia. In the entire...
Yeah, what's up, Web?
With Wenceslas because he favoured it.
Now you're starting to understand. When Sigismund imprisoned Wenceslas and took control of Prague, the people of Kuttenberg began to raise an army against him. So with the attack on Kuttenberg, Sigismund killed 2 birds with 1 stone. He defeated Wenceslas's most powerful allies before they could stand against him, and also gained immense wealth.
Where did these humans come from anyway?
I don't know much about them, only what the Chamberlain said. That they came to Hungary from the east and settled there. They're godless barbarians and merciless fighters. The nobles used to say the Hungarian king shouldn't enlist them, because they dishonor our rules of warfare. But when there's power and money to be had, it seems that honor isn't worth my spit. And believe me, it's always about power and money.
So, Robard, I need to get to Skallitz.
What would you do there, lad? Sigismund might have left, but the place will be swamped with robber barons, brigands, deserters, and other vermin. And anyway, your lord commanded you to stay here.
Never mind.
Good luck to you.
So